is doing Intercessors, which I'm told are the replacement basically for tactical Marines. They do a little bit of everything. So cool. Looks like you build them all legs, torso, and backpack first and put them on their bases. And then you do details. So cool. Since I'm doing Raptors, I might put silencers on their weapons. Oh, they've got scopes already though, that's cool. Might do that. Okay. Step by step. First, oatmeal cookie. Those are good cookies. Very good cookies. 19, 11. Oh, I need to bring the lights down. Hopefully this isn't in front of the camera. So here's 12. And they have shin guards instead of just molding the legs as one piece. That's going to make things take a little bit more time. And get a backpack. Yeah, I might as well do the backpack and the base in the same step. Does it make a difference, the number of the backpack, or are they all the same? They're all 49s. So here's one. That is in the way. Bugger. some milk. Nice music for the night. I'm looking forward to that Space Marine game. A whole bunch of stuff dropped today about it. It's looking pretty cool. See if I can get my wife to play with me and our nephew. Because that would be fun. I wonder why on the Assault Intercessors the legs were all one piece, while these guys you have to put their shin guards on. Like, is there a certain breakpoint they have of numbers of pieces so that people, if they can assemble them too quickly, they somehow feel gypped of the experience? If they could mold these figures in such a way that I don't only have to spend like 2 or 3 minutes assembling them, I would not mind that too much. Now vehicles I like putting together, but finicky smaller people, not quite as much. Unless they're interesting, or character models are fun, especially if they have interesting engineering effects. Like the Age of Sigmar Undead have some really interesting figures. Where you can have like a sword beneath or behind somebody's cloak. And so you get that layering of effects, which is kind of cool. Or the ghosts, even though they're obnoxious in some ways. The end result is kind of neat. I wonder if we'll listen to a movie, how much of a copyright strike that'll make. So I'm kind of in the mood to watch Wrath of Khan again. There should be a statute of limitations. That's an old movie. Almost 40 years now. Kind of crazy. Alright. These get put together now. Glue. Missed a spot. Or just didn't clean it up well. The rough spot. That's the wrong one. That's pretty straightforward. I think I'm running low on glue in this bottle. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna go straight to the super glue for base connection, since I had some finicky problems with it last time. And accelerant. I think I stretched this top too. Yeah, it's closed. paint something. I feel like I gotta get these different kits assembled. Then got another shipment of island miniatures tomorrow, supposedly. This is irritating. With some smooth jazz. Here we go. Smooth jazz. One of my favorite things about the holidays and winter is it's just nice sometimes to put on streaming live channels of smooth jazz and environmental sounds and just leave it on in the background. Sometimes it's, holiday music, but sometimes it's just winter. That's just nice. Makes me happy. Oh, there it is. I was trying to remember where the other connection points were for these backpacks. I was like, where? I know I had 3. And then I remember it was on the heat vents. But yes, really looking forward to Space Marine 2. I was looking at the 6 different classes. I'm thinking, gosh, which one do I want to be? Since all of them are pretty cool. I think the only one I don't like, weirdly enough, is the heavy with the heavy, the heavy bolter. Because it just feels less like a Marine experience because you can fight in melee, but it looks awkward. Swinging around his heavy weapon and bashing people with it like a giant club. I think I like the Vanguard, the sniper. Selfish class. Since I think we'll need a bulwark for damage mitigation. But what do I know? I've not even played it. What little I could see of it, damage mitigation would be nice. I don't like playing tanks. I mean, I'm okay at it. But yeah, I just don't like it. I am a DPS person, and there's no shame in that. I should talk louder, because I remember seeing in some of my videos that I mumble. I should not mumble. I should care about what I'm saying. But it seems like I'm sitting here by myself. One person in the thing. Feels like I'm talking to myself though. Like selfishly. Or self-aggrandizing. But yeah. sounds nice though. This also is the music, or similar, that we put on when we're leaving the dog behind and going out and running errands or whatever, having dinner. She knows when the smooth jazz comes on that we're leaving. Although sometimes we also put it on, you know, we're leaving the house, so she shouldn't make assumptions, is all I'm saying. Should talk louder. Okay. I will talk louder if I gotta. Oh, that microphone does act up. Like sometimes it picks up, sometimes it does not. I think I'm going to try to put silencers on their weapons though. I've got a bunch of them. Maybe 40 or 50 of them. I mean, that's 12, so good. I should save them for sure for the Intercessors and the Infiltrators, because they should have silenced weapons. I gave one to a captain in Gravis armor just because on his Power Fist Bolter gauntlet. It looks good. A little silly, but it looks good. You can see this giant dude lumbering at you. But good thing it's sound suppressed. Okay. Did I miss something on this one? Any suggestions for a good horror movie? I mean, more recent one. If it's an old horror movie, chances are I've seen it. Like the new Strangers might be good. It's like a Strangers prequel, I think. Gotta put on their shin guards. Okay. Maybe clean up that. Shin guard? No, is it? No, that's the right shin guard, I think. No, that is not. That is. It wasn't going, but then it clicks into place. bent at the right angle. I wonder if they're interchangeable, because that would make sense. But who knows? All right. So how does this fit? Like that. Not bad. See how this fits. Pretty easily. It's got a big, like, connecting part. Backpack. Okay. Some more bases. I was looking at the dwarven holds, and they're pretty cool looking. I am tempted. Possibly for next month. Although there are some more Highland miniatures. They're called the Sons of Ymir, which that might be fun to get. Moving on to 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Alright. backpacks. Go down. Just there. Got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we got plenty. Well, not plenty, we have exactly enough. But it looked like we didn't have enough at first. Now I need the next 25, 26, 27, blah, blah, blah. Which is this guy. That should be all of them. One thing I couldn't tell about the Space Marine 2 game, I looked at some videos about them, customizing your Marine sort of thing, and I couldn't see raptors as in chapter or color scheme or emblem choice, which was too bad. I like them. They did have Raven Guard though, so it's not bad. My second choice. Thought we do an assault dude, like those Space Wolves. Okay, what am I doing there? Oh, I'm chopping off a big chunk of it. Good job. Another chunk, but thankfully somewhere it will not be seen. I hope. Still didn't get all of it. It's better. All of these songs sound the same. Not that I begrudge that too much. But dude. Okay. Careful not to take chunks of plastic off of these. Good close cut. Forgot to turn on the on-air sign. Because, yeah, being interrupted is a real danger here. My wife and the puppy might come downstairs any moment. always miss spots on these. Click. Small click. Alright. Let's just go in like that. Marines all seem to stand bow-legged. Or very crotch focused. I think it makes sense if they're in a combat situation. Still. Okay, just making sure that was right. Backpack. Other backpack. And 2 more bases. Accelerant. Feedies. Oops. That's a bit much. Next is number 33 through 38, and 2 more backpacks. So it's not on this one. Probably on this one, not on this one. There we go. And 2 backpacks. Oh, I need to get the other dude. Over there. And then 2 backpacks. There are no backpacks on there. There are 2 here. Okay. Cleaning. That's not good. Even scars. Residue. Little plastic chunks here. The other backpack. That one's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. If I really wanted more light, I'd get up and adjust the ones behind me. But I'm lazy. Hi. Thanks for stopping in, man. And yeah, smooth jazz. It's kind of nice background music when I'm just passing the night. But yeah, just doing Intercessors. I heard they're like tactical Marines, but more tactical. was going to give them some silencers because I'm making raptors. Thought that'd be cool. So they're not taking too long. I mean, I'm being pretty slow, to be honest. That seems to be a nice little kit. Yeah, raptors are pretty cool. When I picked up Leviathan, I did a few in Space Wolves, but then I like saw a thing on the YouTubes about the raptors. I was like, oh, that's pretty great. The whole idea of reasonable Marines and all. And all their insignias come on the decals. So hey, that's a positive. Although it's still like Space Wolves. It's because they're so like anti-reasonable Marines. Nope. Dropped it. Yeah, really. I make it so like it's kind of hard to like I try to tweak some of their character models and I'm like, they probably wouldn't have all this iconography, or it maybe be a little bit more subtle. So I got like a couple Phobos guys, Phobos captain and whatnot. Although I have one Gravis captain that I put a silencer on the end of his Bolt Storm gauntlet. Yeah, it's kind of goofy, but kind of cool. I haven't painted any of them yet, though. But what ones have you done, or do you have a favorite? Oh. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I was surprised that front and center on the new Space Marine game, they had the Omega Marines as like on the front page of paint schemes you can do for your PvE and PvP character. And I'd never heard of them, but their paint scheme is really kind of cool. Half white, half black. I think the left is black, right is white. Then I bet that's how they're going to make the money in that game, or more of their money is selling paint schemes or paints or emblems. What Chaos faction do you like? I'd go World Eaters, I think, myself, or Thousand Suns. Though it's cool that they've got their Primarchs now. Although back when I played, the Primarchs were just tiny, normal-sized dudes. Not, you know, gargantuan dudes. Hey. I know there's got to be a thing where the chat thing will give me an alarm when somebody's on, but I'd have to actually like look into it. There. Alright, these are clean. Now I can put them together. Oh, cool. Emperor's Children. Do they have a Sigvald equivalent for them? I can't remember. Fulgrim, I know, is their Primarch, but they have like a non-demonic guy as a faction lead. Lucius the Eternal. I'll have to look him up. See, I'm really behind on a lot of the lore and stuff, because I picked this back up a few months ago, and the last time I played was way back. I think like 3rd or 4th edition. I played like when my main gig was Epic Battles 6mm. Oh, I gotta do the shin guards. Fabius Bile. Fabius Bile is the tech guy, isn't he? Or he's the inventor. My lore is still rusty. Or Fabulous Bill, I've heard him referred to as. Is this right? That's not right. That can't be right. This piece. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's cool, but they need somebody like that so GW can release new and cool stuff, you know? Like I know there's somebody who fills that Adeptus Mechanicus guy who fills that role for the other folks, and that's the wrong shin guard. Oh, I didn't shade this one. Bugger. It's got a big chunk of plastic. I just missed that one spot. Like they kind of need to, since they're doing this whole thing is like upscaling, you know, with like a lore explanation. But I like it's 32mm now. I do like that. I do like that Marines are taller than Imperial Guard or Astra Militarum. There. Okay. Time for the crotchular region. There. There you go. So I want to get these guys done because I've been wanting to put together some more Imperial Guard guys, or tanks. That doesn't look like it would fit, but it does. I like the guardsmen. Although I saw they're doing those Imperial agents now. That looks kind of interesting. Well, the Solar Auxilia, they basically were like guards, but with more money. It seems like, you know, they have some cooler units and a cooler aesthetic in some ways. I like the guard, but I like, you know, the Death Corps Krieg guard more so. Just of the three, as it were. But I kind of do like the Solar Auxilia because I've been... The 8mm Legions Imperialis stuff was kind of what got me back into things. That and my nephew. Because he came up to me and was like, hey, have you heard of this thing called Warhammer? I was like, dude, Warhammer's my gig. My jam. Yeah, well, especially their Ogrins. They're like cybered up Ogrins are insanely tough. Like on that board, they like whoop on Marines constantly. Yeah, he's a good kid. I'm actually, it's his birthday this weekend, and we're going to a brick and mortar game store. You know what? Well, nobody else is watching this, but yeah, we're going to a brick and mortar game store. Why am I doing that? And I was going to let him pick out like one box of anything he wants, and if he's smart, he'll get Leviathan or something like that. But he sometimes goes for crazy stuff. Like he might want a knight or something, or a Baneblade. Yeah. There we go. using super glue for the feet. For the feeties, because the plastic cement doesn't seem to always work. And I am lazy. Watch, you know, I don't know his Twitch name, so maybe that could be you. Maybe I ruined the entire surprise. But, yeah. He's a good kid. But if it is you, then he's also a little bit of a jerk. So there. Let's see. Next page. We get to get all the torsos done, and then the guns, it looks like. I like that all the guns have scopes. That is very cool. All the extra bits. These are not that complex models. Okay, good. Good that it won't be spoiled for him. Because I have I got this Warhammer Heroes box. And I'm going to hand it to him. I'm going to say, well, here you go, happy birthday. And he'll be like, oh. And he's a good kid, so he'll be like, oh, thank you very much. Well, he'll be a little bit disappointed, but then we're going to go to the store. And hopefully he'll be all thrilled. But that'll be cool. I'm hoping. Let's see. All right. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. And backpacks. That's okay. And these are the last two guys that I have to put on their feet. There. I hope so. I hope it'll be cool. Because he's been, he got, for Christmas back, he got one of those initial combat patrols, or I think it's one of those get into collecting or whatever, where it had the eliminators and the guys, the floaty guys who had the autocannon. I don't remember what those are. And it's a couple other figures, but that's all he's gotten, so he can't really do anything except maybe a little bit of kill team. So I'm hoping he'll be able to get something so he can fill out, because he really wants to compete at the local store. So that would be good. Yeah, that was a cool box. I mean, if it was still available, I would have gotten it. It is pretty cool. Eliminators are probably my favorite new Marines. And the fact that they can basically carry around miniature las cannons, that's pretty cool. Although I want to get another squad of them so I can go with the actual sniper rifles. Although I saw one guy had them fitted with tiny magnets, so you could swap them out. Which I've done magnets for Titans in Legions Imperialis, but for actual, like, these size figures, I don't know if I could manage that. Or maybe I'm just too lazy. Could be that too. Eradicators are pretty cool. I just put one of those together a few days ago. And I really like, my favorite part of them is the cabling. Just as a figure. And then I did Hellblasters right after that, and they have similar, but not quite as complex cabling. Still pretty cool. Alright, I need backpacks. Backpacks. Did I get all the backpacks? I couldn't have. Oh, here they are. Backpacks. Try a different angle from these, so I don't have as much plastic to deal with. Yeah, Gravis armor is cool. Well, Gravis armor seems almost like, you know, Terminators, but, you know, higher tech. Though I still love Terminators, just they have an iconic look to them. Alright, time for shaving. wife said I should get a better microphone and make this like ASMR, the sound of an X-Acto knife on plastic. It's like, no, I don't think there's quite that much of an appeal for that. For some people, I'm sure it'd be post-traumatic stress. They've had to do Marines before. Or shoot orcs. Oh yeah. Chaos Terminator. Well, the thing is, some of the Chaos Terminators, like the Obliterators, they've become another creature entire. You know, they don't really have much of the Terminator aesthetic anymore. I remember when that was one of the metal kits. One of the first metal kits that I had gotten was a Chaos Terminator Squad. It was during some game day way back when. It was a prize for a local, back then it was in Fairfax. And it was pretty cool before competition. And they were just Terminators with horns mainly. Are they? Obliterators are Havocs. Huh. See, I'm so far behind. But it's really fun to get back into this because it's really impressive, the engineering leaps that they've made. Even though prices are insane and huge, the engineering on the models is really great. Like I put together a black coach because I'm converting a bunch of Age of Sigmar figures for Old World, and Undead is one of them. I put together Black Coach, and if you haven't put together that model, that is exceptional. And it just clicks together, and it looks great, and it's effortless. It was like a joy. I spent the entire stream being very effusive about it. Let's see. Oh, the Obliterator virus. Oh, that's the thing. It melds their armor to them, and it makes all their weapons and such. But also, doesn't it? It drives them crazy, doesn't it, or something? I think I remember something about that already. I still played 40K games and things on, computer games, video games. I think they were in Dawn of War 1. I remember reading a little bit about it because back then you could still, they had a PDF manual that talked about the units. What were the Decimators? The name sounds familiar, but I can't picture them. Were the other heavy troops? This one's being persnickety. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know such a thing existed. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them, so no wonder. I mean, even way back when even basic Terminators were insanely good in melee. Even without lightning claws and thunder hammers. Because Chain Fist was strength 10, which was insane at the time. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. I may have to actually look them up. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to look them up because there's a thing called the internet. Decimators 40K. I don't think that's what we're talking about. A Decimator, it looks like a Dreadnought. Is that it? It looks bigger than, but it's got spiky bits. That looks kind of cool. It looks like a little bit like a knight, if that's it. Yeah. Hey. The Google machine is free. I do enjoy me the internets now and again. But is that the one? Because it looks like it's got, well, I know this doesn't narrow it down much, but I'm saying it has 2 giant shoulder pads, you know, but it is 40K, and then it's got sharp, pointy bits. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Oh, is something else? Are you thinking of something else? Ooh. I can never get these small bits off the sprue cleanly. Honestly, I have not kept up on Chaos except for the Slaves of Darkness. Like, I really like those sculpts. They're very nice. Oh, okay. What should I look up to see? Because I am curious. We're almost done with this guy. With these guys. It's so much nicer when there are people here to talk to. It makes the time go much faster. And we enjoy the smooth jazz. I think after I finish these Marines, I am going to do an Imp Guard tank. So I just like doing the bigger models. Well, I did an Avatar recently, and I like doing that one. That was good. Kind of middle ground, I guess. Alright, gluing time. Mutilators. Okay, I will use internets in a second here. It's okay. Mutilators. Oh, interesting. They look kind of whacked. Oh my god. But yeah, they just got swords and axes and stuff growing out of them. Now, is that an invention of Fabius Bile? Or is that something else? Or like a change that that virus, the obliterator virus, like an off-strand. Looks like I could see that. Rough there. Glue. Oh, okay. So how effective are they comparatively? Like, as good or better than assault termines? Or I imagine it probably changes from edition to edition. Oh, they're not? They've been retired? That stinks. I'm not liking the whole sunsetting thing they're doing with Legends and things like that. Feels like, you know, like you buy DLC and then they say, oh, I'm sorry, that's old DLC. You can't use that DLC anymore. To put it in video game terms. That's too bad. Good. Well, aren't they supposed to be doing new stuff with Chaos Mareenz soon? Like there was a roadmap or something somebody was showing around that had them as coming up after the Blood Angel stuff they're doing. But I don't know how trustworthy that is. Yeah. Also, I've only played one game of 10th edition. I mainly do painting and assembling. Although I'm setting up a table. So maybe myself and my nephew can play at some point. But that'll take some doing. And clearing and cleaning. In the basement, possibly. Yeah, I mean, I know that some people are saying, oh, that was fake, and I was like, you know, if it is, it is. But it's kind of nice how imagining what might be coming up. The Imperial Agents thing doesn't really grab me unless they do, like, you know, more assassin sculpts are always a good thing. That's one thing I wish I had gotten my hands on, was that board game, Assassinorum something, because that looked pretty cool. Super glue. Did I get some? No, I did not. Alright, so we've got everybody with legs, torso, and backpack now. Yeah, you could be right. I feel kind of bad for the Death Watch losing some of their coolest stuff. Like, I was looking at it, and there was that one squad where they could have a mix of tons of different things. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. But then I read that they were probably getting Sunset removed. Okay. Let's see. How do I want this Sergeant to look? Can't he have Power Fist and Plasma Pistol and all that good stuff? Do they have those in here? I'm going to look it up because I'm pretty sure they can have a Power Fist and Plasma Pistol. And I've got some left over. Time to Wahapedia it. I'm not looking at the screen at the moment, by the way. I'm looking at the laptop, so I cannot see what you're saying, if anything. But I will soon. Space Marines. The Intercessor Squad. Yeah, they can have Power Fist and or Thunderhammer. That's pretty cool. Let me see my bits from earlier. Yep, Thunderhammer. And Plasma Pistol. Got a Hand Flamer. They can't have Hand Flamer. Oh no, they can have Hand Flamers. Aha, Plasma Pistol. There we go. But I need shoulder pads. Yeah, it does not seem to come in the Intercessor kit. So I'm going to have to fiddle it. I had some shoulder pads in here earlier. Oh no, wait. I have a box with the stuff that I actually might use. Aha, shoulder pad. There's one. There's gotta be another in here. Aha, there's the other. What are those two left ones? I don't know. Oh, that's the one that has a skull on it. I will use that one because skulls are always better. Yeah, I think that's, I put together Assault Intercessors the other day, so I think that's where I got them. Which I did do a Thunderhammer and a Plasma Pistol. Clean this up a little bit. But there, this will be the Sarge. And since they're Raptors, everyone will have a helmet. Because the Raptors are sensible and know how wise it is to wear your damn helmet. Very important. Okay. Yeah. I'm lucky. Because when I was putting I got basically these 6 different boxes. And I was like, well, what order should I put them together in? Because if I hadn't opened the Assault Intercessors, this guy would just be rocking a bolt rifle. Or maybe a chainsword, because I think I had those from before. Alright. Thunderhammer. Let's see. Okay. Done anything else? No. Not for this step in the instructions. Okay. So who wants to be a sergeant? I think maybe him. Yeah, that'll be a good sergeant. I just gotta hold it. Not quite on center. Just had her to thump outside. So if it's a serial killer, call the police. It's Maya Sprugu, the thin cement. I think these are technically Gravis armor, shoulder pads. But maybe he's just eccentric in that way. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, darn it. Get off there. Arms seem to have the most difficulty. Maybe I should, yeah, keep it raised up. That'll be slightly cooler. See? No mistakes. Happy little circumstances. Yeah. It just seems to be a thing. Oh darn, this is not working right. I think it's the shoulder pad in part. I need to angle it better. Get a little bit more on alternate contact bases. All right. Moving on. And so I need a head and any extra bits. I'll save the extra bits for later. I'll get the head. If I can find them. There. Sergeant head. Shave the contact point. The old Abaddon would lose his arms. But yeah. Don't they have a new model though? With extra secure arms? Grr. Yeah. See, I read 1D4chan. I'm hip. I'm with it. Let's see. Oh. This guy has actual... oh well, these are now his shoulder pads. But he has some actually kind of cool ones you can add. See, I should have read ahead. Because I could have used the cool instead of these generic ones. Oh, they have the spiky ones from the Mark 6 armor. That's kind of cool. That's cool. Alright, so he's okay. So we're moving on to weapons for everybody else. And we Okay, first thing we need are the grenade launchers, because you have to always get as much heavy weapons as possible. Here's a grenade launcher. 50 and 51. So 2 of these. These are cool in that they're just basically underslung grenade launchers. Do they get to fire their bolters as well as the grenade? Oh yeah, the Phobos armor is really nice. I really like the Phobos. If there's one thing that the Eliminators, the Infiltrators, Incursors, Reavers, I love those. Let's see. Do we need a scope? We do need scopes and shoulder pads. Okay, 64 through 69 are viable. These look delicate, like the scope could snap off. And we need 51. Did I already get that out of here? Don't think I did. I have 51. Alright, now grenade launcher. Okay, so they will fire, so these guys with the grenade launchers will fire a shot with the bolt rifle, but also their grenade launchers. That's kind of cool. What do you mean they're surprisingly rigid? Like not customizable, or do you mean just well constructed? Let's see if this will work. I swear I'm gonna break one of these scopes. Oh, haha. Oh, sorry, I was just not keeping up with context. There, okay. So, and we need shoulder pads. Supposed to use 169, and then for the left shoulder pad and the right can be whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the sergeant's shoulder pads and use them because, so there. And I got to use the Mark 6 shoulder because that is cool looking. Some hint of the beakies. And I need helmets. I'm sure these are fine. Helmet. Helmet. everything? I think, yeah, got everything for the next two guys. Well, heck. I just always worry when I see like a thin connection. I always worry about it. Because I had my first like actual army that I painted. I mean, I had first edition Marines, which came in that box set where there's 30 of them. They're plastic. They're all the hunched over beakies. They were pretty sturdy. But then but I didn't paint them like me and my sister's boyfriend at the time, or her husband now. We painted them, but we painted them like really badly by there's like guys who had no idea how to paint. We spray painted them blue, painted their bases black, and then their hands red, because they're Crimson Fists, of course, because that's the picture we had. And then we did like their eyes were white, and then I think we did guns were black, and that was it. No dry brushing, no nothing, because we didn't know about it. But the actual army that I first like painted and put effort into was the first edition Eldar Aspect Warriors, and they were fragile because they were. But back then they were, and I'm dating myself and I'm old, but they were $8.50 for a squad of 5 in a blister pack. They were all the same figure though. It's just 5, you know, Dire Avengers all with their shuriken catapults pointing one direction. Crimson Fists have some really cool lore to them. Like I was reading through it, of course, because they were my first Marines. Pedro Cantor and all. But yeah, I have a soft spot in my heart for Eldar just because they're bright primary colors, and the sculpts were, even back then, pretty neat. Yeah, although apparently they haven't changed. Like I looked at, the Fire Dragons are pretty much the same. The Dire Avengers are different, at least they have like a plastic model, but Howling Banshees are different. But like the Swooping Hawks were fine cast, and I'm like, those are almost exactly like the ones I had. And Pedro's definitely, he was pretty great. He actually cared. Oh yeah, well no, I got, well, to be fair, since the Eldar sculpts were so old for the most part, I got 3D printed Eldar, these like sculpts from some guy named Solitaire, and they're just very nice. And the first thing I painted when I came back to the hobby was his 3D art guy's Eldar avatar, and his avatar was about this big. He was just nice looking. But then a few days ago I saw, or not a few days ago, like a couple weeks ago, I saw the new avatar, and I was like, wow, that figure is really nice. So I painted that, and honestly that was like the best paint job I've done like ever, just because it's so easy and so beautiful, and it's just, I think anybody could paint that well just because it's so designed well, and there's so much detail and prettiness. But yeah. Yeah, I have to say, I was looking at it, and the main thing that got me was you can do it, when I did it this way, of course, was without the helmet, with his hair, you know, and just a bare face, and with a choice of weapons. I was like, oh, that is awesome. Looks so good. I'm going to go get him, just because. He's just right behind me. But there, I mean, just the fire and the head, and I don't know, get it closer, I suppose. But it's just, oh, it's so nice. I love this figure. It's so cool. But anyways, that really helped me get back into the swing of things. Love the figure. He is a really nice figure. And I like, and I thought like I put fall leaves at his feet because I thought, oh, you know, that would complement the color of the flames and everything. But yeah, it was so, it made me feel like, oh, I can get back into painting. I can actually do this again. Even though like I'm a bit older and my eyesight's not as good, but maybe gave me some measure of confidence. So that was nice. Thanks, I appreciate it. I mean, I know it's like, I look on YouTube and there are some amazing painters on the YouTubes, and I want my stuff to look okay, table ready. You know, I want it to be good, you know, look kind of cool, but I want it mainly to be nice for when we're playing. Because I'm never going to be like, I don't know, what's that guy? Magnum Opus or something. I looked at his videos about doing slap chop and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that looks really great. But really, techniques and stuff have come a long ways. Like contrast paints, speed paints, and... Oh, excuse me, I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, well, that's the thing. We're always our own harshest critics, you know? I mean, I look at my figures, and my wife will be like, oh, that's great, that's wonderful. I'm like, ah, yeah, you're biased. And, you know, and then I'll look at my figures and I'll be like, oh no, see there, I screwed that up. That's ugly, you know? That's just what we do. That's how we get better, you know, push ourselves and all. Am I supposed to cut that off? Am I cutting off an illicit piece of plastic? No, I think that needs to come off. At least I think so. I'm going to leave that there for now. This does come off here. Oh, that's too bad. But I mean, Marines can be so fun and you know, and quick if depending on the paint scheme. Like, well, Raptors. I mean, I've got my stuff here. Like here, my Athonian camo shade, my green spray paint, and my Krieg khaki. And those are like the three things you may need for shading, highlighting. Boom, you know, like spray paint, dry brush, oil, and then all you need to do is like black. Done. But I'm sure if you did Crimson Fist now, you'd be able to come at it with renewed vigor. Vigor. I think I'm going back and doing the same things I'm enjoying our conversation and getting distracted. There we go. Okay. So I want to get these two guys. So let's get two separate looking figs so they don't look too close together. I'm sure you're underestimating yourself. I mean, with what's really helped me is like looking at people's examples and things online and saying, oh yeah, I can do that. What am I doing? Okay. So I need to angle this a little bit upwards. Like that, maybe. Oh, I should put the scopes on first to make sure I don't like put it somewhere where the scope and the clip won't fit, because that would be a mistake. And that is so cool. That's good. Do you like compare notes with them? Because that could be a good idea. Because I mean, just talking to people, I know, like talking to a couple people at my local brick and mortar store really helped me out when I was having a hard time with this one Imperial Knight, I was trying to do. I never really like did too much strength or too much light colors, like light blues and yellows, and they always kind of like intimidated me a little bit. And so I talked to somebody, and I got like, they're just saying he's told me repeatedly, you just have to stick with it, multiple coats until it looks how you want it to. I was expecting it to be done like 2 or 3 coats, and so that kind of at least gave me a different point of view and some enthusiasm. Oh, that's great, man. That is great. It's good to have people that influence you positively. I need to do that more with my nephew, but he's I think he's in the phase of his life right now where he doesn't want to take or seem like he's taking too much of a lead from other people. Like he wants to do his own thing and be his own man, which is laudable in its own way. But I can see him struggling, and I try to give him some hints or tips. But he doesn't always take it, because there's a point when you're a teenager, you're like, nobody else knows anything. Everybody's a liar, or nobody knows what they're talking about, and you just got to learn. I just hope that I can help him somewhat, to some small degree. Okay, let's see. Hopefully these arms will connect well. I think they will. It looks like we've got the right measurements for distance. There. Stick. Now here's the thrilling part where I hold this for 30 seconds. But yeah, like I was able to teach him. I was like showed him slap chop, which that's a good thing. That's a good starting basis and everything. And I think it helped him because he instantly saw results. Oh, that's not working. There. All right, now it's working. And because you could see, he could spray paint it back black, and then do the gray, and then the white, and you could instantly see results. And then it was for him, like if it was a big enough model, he could go into it and see the effects. I think sometimes just getting the initial boost of confidence can be huge. Anyways, I'll try to get this guy's arm now. And I slid it right off. Okay, let's give this a little bit of time. That actually took pretty well, pretty quick. Alright, I'm going to do the heads next, so I don't possibly get some glue on those joints and skew the join. So the head is the next part. Is that not? No, that's gone. That's okay. Give that a little bit more time to dry. Okay, I'm going to have this guy looking off to the side a little bit. And it's the left shoulder that needs to be the regular. Yeah, left shoulder needs to be the regular for the emblem. Alright. Try to get this without breaking the earlier join. shoulder pad over here. All right. Next shoulder pad. Cool Mark 6. Regular shoulder pad. Alright, so then all the rest of these guys are just bolters. So I should probably get them all out and shaved at the same time and group them up. Oh. Well, it was really nice talking to you. Iron Scully Roy. It was nice talking to you, Roy. Yeah, stop by again. I usually stream every couple of days, usually late at night. But really, you make it a lot easier. You take care. Good night. Okay. 15 and 16, 39 and 40. That's what I need. There it is, 16. And 15. Right there. Let's see, 58. Oh, that's something different. You know, I'm going to get the one from earlier. So I like having the more dynamic poses. I could do one with a guy with an assault rifle and his pistol out at the same time. I think I'll do that. Alright, so I need 59. And 58. Where's that one? I think it's on the other sprue. Is it? Let me look back. Yep, 59, 58. So where is 58? Oh, there it is. That'll look cool. Or dorky, but I like it. Okay. Do another one with Sergeant Arms. Would be a good one. 61 and 54. That'd be cool. I like. It looks like he's got his rifle slung. That's a cool thing. The rest of these, though, I think I'm going to do regular. Well, the one with the guy with the knife is kind of cool. Where's the knife? Okay, so need 3 more. Let's see. Where does 57 come from? That is reloading. 7. $56. 57. 56. That's the one I'm using there. So I need to get the other one, 52. Which is this one. There. 5, 6, and 8, need 2 more. So you need 47 and 48. Hopefully these are nearby. Where's the arm? 48. There's 48. Right. Need 1 more. 39. 39 and 40. And that's where we'll be done for this squad. And 40. Now we need scopes. All the scopes and heads. Any heads over here? Don't know. No. Any heads here? No. Here are the heads. Oops. Where did I drop that? There. Okay, 7 heads. Now we need all the funky shoulder pads. Alright. One funky shoulder pad. 2 funky shoulder pads. 3 funky shoulder pads. funky shoulder pads. One more. You know what? Seven funky shoulder pads. No, non-funky shoulder pads. Oops. Need one more non-funky shoulder pad, which is over here. Non-funky. There we go. I need scopes. Got one scope. One scope. There's a bunch of them. You know what? I like the bigger scopes. I've got more of these over here. None here. Yay, whole bunch. Keep moving my silicone mat. Just need these three. There we go. Okay. What else am I missing? Don't think that there's anything else. So I've got to clean now. Put these over here. Save that one for later. I shaved this thing off before. It should not have been shaved off. That's what I get. My wife is awake. Hi, honey. She's got the puppy. I think I'm missing spots. Go back and see. Yeah, I missed that spot. Hi, honey. I hear the puppy. I'm gonna go just make sure everything's okay. It was nice talking to you, Roy. If you're still watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.